What up, people? Welcome to the Joe McFo Show. We are here with another character design stream. We're continuing what we worked on last week. So first off, let's say hello to everyone. What's up, Manette? Thank you for coming on. Lily Sapphire, hello. Kathili is on. Thank you so much for supporting everyone. All right, let's get some music playing, and we will get started. So, what we were doing last time. Is this music? Is it actually playing? Wait a second. Oh, it's just real quiet in my headphones. Hold on. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. If this is too loud for y'all, just let me know because I can't hear. I couldn't hear a thing. Megan is also on. Hello, Joe McFo fan. What's up? What's up? All right, so we are continuing on with the character design that we were working on from last week. This was Jayvn's friend Kairo, who's going to be a part of his group of friends in the first Cypher Series comic. So we already have Jayvn and Zalam designed, and then we just have these two kind of miscellaneous friends, if you will, and this is one of them. And last time we had we started basically from ground zero. We started with these random head sketches here, these 5, and then we came up with this very loose basic body type. Before we turned it into this, we decided we liked a little bit of facial hair and the hat and the sideburns and stuff. We tried out these outfits, which are all kind of fun. I kind of like some of these, and I might even be able to use them for the future. You know, like this one with the overalls, kind of, with one hanging off. I think that was a design actually from Zalam originally, but we moved it over to this character. And then the final version, we basically took. Wait, where's it gonna show up? Yeah, we took a couple designs, I think 3 and 4, and we combined it into this one. Now, I remember one of the comments being to simplify the top portion of his shirt, which was inspired by this, in favor of this complexity that's down here. And I think that I go back and forth on that because I think there's 2 options. One, we can completely change it, or we can also make it so that the value contrast isn't so strong. And I think that would also help it too. So it really depends. One thing that I am going to do, I'm probably going to get rid of this hood though, because it's a little distracting considering he's wearing this jacket kind of tied in a knot here. So I'm going to simplify this over here. And the goal is actually to do like a cleaner sketch for this character or a cleaner design. So we'll see how that goes. So everyone, tell me how your week has been, what y'all been up to, any significant life altering events happening. For me, what's happening for me? I don't know if there's been anything super significant that happened in the last week. Yeah, no, my life's been boring. Am I the only one who can't see the stream? Well, that's weird. You're not getting visuals. Huh. That's so weird. Okay, it's showing up on my end. So that's so weird. Okay, let's try this. All right, thank you guys for letting me know because I was sketching stuff. Only true artists can see its beauty. You know what? That's pretty awesome. How about now? Is it showing up now? Is this better? I won't even draw anything until I see a comment. Pencils down and everything, or pen, whatever you want to call it. That's so unfortunate. I had the thing up. Now we see. Excellent. Okay. Well, that's awkward. That's so awkward. Well, what I was showing you guys was the designs that we had before and everything. But yeah, I promise you, everything on my end looked solid. So whatever. Anyway, so yeah, I was cleaning up the top part of the jacket here and simplifying this because I realized he's got a jacket here and jacket here. It's going to be a little much. So I'm trying to see how much of this, how complex I want to make this. But I also really like these general shapes right here. This is really fun. Although I'm sure I could use this to inspire something else in the Shadowboxers world. It actually almost looks like comic panels if you really look at it. But let's see. You can that. You know, I just realized we gave him dog tags here. I think I'm gonna get rid of that only because both Jayvn and Z have a necklace of some sort. So I think I'm gonna remove that on this character. Um, when that says it's a tech issue throwback. Oh my goodness. Yes, all the tech issues in the world. All right, let's see. Um, yeah, I kind of like where it's heading. Generally speaking, he's looking like a solid character. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna do like a soft cleanup, I guess you could say. It's the right layer. I always forget how to use the masks on Clip Studio compared to Photoshop because they're completely different. Like on Photoshop, you just need to use the brush tool. This one's the eraser tool, and so it conflicts sometimes with stuff I want to do. All right, I think this is it's good enough. Let's simplify that, merge those layers, and then we're going to change the color. There we go. And then we're just going to try like for a slightly cleaner version and see what happens. So that I'm probably going to end up doing the jacket, or I'm sorry, the shirt last because I don't really need all of that right now. So yeah. So again, now that the tech issues have disappeared, how's everyone's week been? Hopefully, uh, hopefully it was okay for you guys. Can I show this in a different? How do I do this? Fit to screen. I want to be able to like look at both at the same time. I guess that's only a Procreate feature for the sub view. Sub view won't do it. All right, that's fine. Whatever. Unless Megan knows. Like I'm trying to just zoom in here and look at the reference at the same time because I want to get some of the features that are up there. See window. Whatever. It's fine. I'll be all right. I'll manage. I think we gave this guy big ears, so why not? Those might be a little too big. Billy says, this week we had Carnival. It's always exciting. Also means at least one day off, too. That sounds dope. I like that. Speaking of days off, how many of you guys have, at least in America, have the day off tomorrow for President's Day? I found out I have the day off. So that means I get to sleep in a little bit. And then when I wake up, I can work on Shadowboxer stuff. Actually, I was working on some designs for the comic for background stuff. Sorry, Megan, you're just finding out about this now. But I'll send it later on. But yeah, coming up with some ideas. You guys know that there's a water tower involved, so I was sketching those out. Found some pretty cool references. Okay, I think his mouth feels a little too high. But his mouth, so I might move it down just a smidge. Yeah, there we go. That feels a little bit better. I don't have the day off, lame. I'm sorry. I don't work Mondays anyway, but my work also gives Saturdays off for those of us who usually work Saturday. So we got a shorter week too. Well, that's cool. Remind me, what do you do again, Minette, for a living? Haha, not gonna complain about stuff being done. Fair enough. I just didn't want you to feel left out. All right, so there we go. We got a goatee. Don't want to forget that. I don't know what it is, but I always have to fill in the spaces with hair. I always have to do it. It's like compulsive. A little bit under eye wrinkle there. Neck. Little Adam's apple. This guy's a little chubbier, so I don't want to finish this line here. He's like to me, he's kind of like high muscle, high body fat, kind of like a wrestler. But he might be looking a little older than I want him to, so I might end up getting rid of that goatee that he has, or maybe making it a little less significant. Maybe that's part of it. Yeah, maybe I'll give him like a little patch, just a little. The script's already written, but but otherwise I would just have him probably make a joke about, yeah, man, I'm a grown man now. I got facial hair, because that's what all boys do. I don't know if I think we have all women on the stream right now, but just to let y'all know, if y'all don't have brothers or something, the second we see hair on our face, we start going like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about, and way sooner than it's really like defined as hair. Otherwise, it's just called peach fuzz. But we take that stuff real seriously, real serious. Man, it says, I'm pooped. I had to drive to the capital today twice in 2 weeks. It's a 3.5 hour drive there. Oh my gosh. Dang. So that's 7 hours round trip. So you driven 14 hours. Dang, I'm sorry to hear that. That's not fun. My nephew is 5 and did his first wrestling day camp today. His dad's excited that he liked it because my build pretty much whole family. Wait, my pretty much wrestling. Okay, cool. I've never done wrestling. Never done wrestling, unless you want to count like when you're little and your family wrestles with you, just as a method of play. That's about it. Never professional on a mat or anything like that. Okay, it's not looking too bad right now. He's a little chubby. I kind of like these things that they're doing here for the chin. Do something like this. Give him that slight little double chin. Just slight. Just want to make sure it looks accurate. Have to lower that Adam's apple a bit. Oh, thank you. I was so confused. Okay, so let me reread the sentence. His dad's excited that he liked it because my brother-in-law pretty much whole family wrestled in milk. It's okay. That makes a lot more sense. Thank you for doing that for me. Katara's earthbending boyfriend got that facial hair and he aged 20 years. Haru, yes, that's Haru. And yes, since Amanda did that, it is hydration check time. What a drive. All right. Excellent. So we're all hydrated now. I swear we really got to make some stickers that just say hydrate on it with like an arrow or something. All right, it's not looking bad, not looking bad. So what I would do is I would call this like a tight rough, this drawing, which is not, how do I put this? It's not necessarily clean production type stuff like I normally do. This is the level where it's really close to the final, where you can see and understand just about everything, but it doesn't take as much time, because when I really focus, it could take me out and like hours to do a whole line art drawing, like the one I did of Salam. Oh man, that took a while. It took a long enough time where I did it off the stream because I didn't want to bore y'all with that. I figured it wouldn't be the most exciting thing to watch me just read, like practically trace the same lines over and over again. But if you really want that, I can do that, potentially even on the next stream. But I don't know. I had the feeling it wouldn't be super exciting. So what do you guys think? Would you want to see a stream where I do a super tight line drawing like what I normally do? You guys have actually seen me do that with some of the character poses. Okay. Okay. So one thing about drawing people of different body weights or larger, have a significantly higher amount of body fat, is usually the extremities are not really affected by that. So his hands are gonna look roughly the same as they would on someone else. But I am gonna make his arms just a little bit beefier than I normally would, probably. Okay, so now he's got. Let me find a reference of someone tying something around their waist real quick. Let's see. So that's always one of those things that could get kind of tricky if you don't do it right. This guy looks so preppy. Oh my gosh. It's kind of what I want. I also need something like that's an easy read. Actually, this is pretty easy to see. Is that what I want? Look at Pharrell. Whoa, look at those shoes. It's got a little skeleton on them. Wearing a commander's hat with Mickey Mouse on it. Okay. All right, bro. All right, let's use this. This is a solid reference. For our purposes, this is a good one. We'll have plenty of comic panels to ink on stream. Oh, that is true. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of those. I actually got to go into Louisiana Capitol, though. Super cool and super Art Deco. And I saw the bullet holes where the Governor Huey P. Long got assassinated. I'll post some pics in the Discord. Oh, man. Yeah, go for it. Please post the pictures. That's pretty insane, though. That's metal right there. I mean, I'm sorry he got assassinated, but if someone is going to be can I say that on stream? Will YouTube flag? My channel's probably too small for them to even notice. Noximation, what's up, dude? I've been checking out your work on Instagram. It's been really cool. Really, really cool stuff. Let's see. All right, so we got the jacket right here. And really, I could have it kind of like this, where it's the shirt kind of overlaps the jacket in some ways. I'm gonna have one be longer than the other because it makes it look better. Let's see. All right, not bad there. All right, now for the pants. So the pants here. Well, I might do actually. This is probably clean enough to do a colored version as well. So we might do some color on here. So let's give him some pockets right here. Now, the pant legs that I drew on him last week, they were inspired by a style from like the mid to late 2000s where this was just a thing. Like people would just have one pant leg rolled up, and the other one was long. I've never been comfortable with that personally. Like sometimes I'll when I sleep, I'll wear my pajama pants, and sometimes one leg is rolled up to my knee. And I'm like, oh, this is so uncomfortable. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Let's see. Okay, slightly baggier pants down here. Let me just look at these guys. I don't like doing super baggy pants on my characters. I feel like it is difficult to see the anatomy underneath. Plus, I don't want to. How do I put this? I don't want to put in too many stereotypes, and that is definitely a stereotype of black men in particular, that they always wear stuff that's super baggy, and I don't necessarily feel like contributing to that. So, yeah. Okay, this is okay. So let's do. Switch out the song right quick since this one's fading out. I really wish I could play some like Nujabes on stream. That would be the coolest. That would be really dope. Anyone here a fan of Nujabes? Anyone know who that is? He's like the father of lo-fi. May he rest in peace. I'm sure we talked about him before. There's no way we've gone 62 streams without mentioning him before. All right. Got his fists looking kind of nice here. And he's got his beads. Ishnu also has something like this, just a little bit larger on him. All right. Yeah, he's not looking too bad, y'all. He's not looking too bad. I think I might, if I'm modeling after this guy, I think I might want to do something different with the cheek a little bit. I think I'm going in a little too much over here. There we go. That feels a little bit better. Definitely feel the weight in his face now. And something about this hat feels slightly off. Yeah, there we go. What symbol should he have on his hat? I don't know. Should he have a letter? Should it be... I don't know. Might not even need one. Make my life easier to not have something. I don't remember hearing about him on the streams I was in, but I just got introduced to lo-fi recently. Oh, well, very cool. So yeah, I remember you've only been on the streams for like a couple months. So Nujabes, I'll write his name if this thing will let me write. Some people pronounce it Nujabes, but I think it's Nujabes. That's how I've always done it. And then, yeah, so he worked on a show called Samurai Champloo, and he's like the godfather of just lo-fi music in general. He died in 2010. I think he got hit by a bus while he was on his bike in Tokyo or something. But he was a really mysterious guy, but he just made some of the most amazing music. And, it seems like his music is kind of coming back in a resurgence because everyone's so into lo-fi now. But that dude is incomparable to pretty much everyone else in my opinion. Funny enough, he was also born on the same day as another prolific hip hop producer named Jay Dilla, who also has passed away from being sick. I don't know what's up with all these musicians who've passed on who are just absolutely incredible. It's really, really something. But life must go on, right? Kairo had a number 4, had a 4 on his jacket. That is true. I might move that 4 from the jacket. I think this is left over from when it was on the jacket. I might move it to like just having it. Whoa, where's the, having it here on his chest? I think that's probably a better place for it. But we shall see. I put something simple, even something simple like a square or circle, and take the 4 off the sleeve. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'm gonna take the 4 off the sleeve, but you could have it here because I can always turn that into like a recognized shape or something. Here, what could be a shape? And here's the thing: the only reason I'm not doing a 4 on the hat is because Chance the Rapper, he had the wait, maybe he had a number 3 on his hat. Wait a second. There's like a really famous album cover with him on it. He always had something on the hat. Let me see. Oh, it was a number 3. Oh, I can get away with this. Never mind. I take it all back. But yeah, where's the album cover look like this? They actually have this as a poster in Miles Morales' room in Spider-Verse, except they changed it to the number 4 for copyright reasons. So yes, hydration. So yeah, we could do that. We could do it. So we'll take the 4 off here. Move it on here. And we'll just say he's the 4th member of the crew. Plus 4 is real easy to remember. Should I do that or? Actually, I think that looks cooler. All right. Then shoes. We gotta give him some cool shoes. That's one thing about shadow boxers with me. For some reason, everyone's got to have like really unique shoes. Like I really can't skimp out on that for some reason. I'm not even a shoe guy. Like I'm not even, I don't have a shoe collection like some dudes have like a bunch of Jordans and Nikes and stuff like that. I got a very small set of shoes, but for some reason, when it comes to these guys, I'm like, they gotta be looking fresh at all times. At all times. Kind of like this right here. Make sure I don't overlap with the other portion of the pants. Hydration count too. It's now a reference. Yes, it is a reference. I don't even know if I listened to the album, but now it's a reference. All right, got that here. Let's get his collar. Like I said before, I got rid of his the dog tags just because Jayvn's Alam also have necklaces up here. Now the shoes. Let's just look at some shoes. We need to find some really cool shoes. I'm not going to understand this reference, but I hope Nujabes got Ice Kite into a world where he gets to use his music as magic to defeat monsters or something. Yeah, I don't get it. You called it perfectly. I don't even know if I said that word right. Ooh, these are pretty fresh. I could kind of see that for this character, actually. You know what? Since it caught my eye, let's just use it. I wonder if do they have another view? Is this the same view? Oh, perfect. Excellent, excellent. All right, let's pull out the reference. Now, obviously, I can't just repatent, a shoe that these guys own, so I'm gonna have to change it up. But we can do something. This is the opposite side of the shoe too. Like this right here is actually this side of the shoe, looking this way. But we're not really seeing that angle, so I can't use it exactly. So we're just gonna take a guess. And actually, let me erase this. That instep. Okay, get a little. Make sure I don't copy the other shoes too much. Okay. So it looks like this one's going to be closer to what Jayvn has because it's got the strap on it. But it's going to be a little higher. Maybe parkour shoes. Megan watches a lot of anime. Got it. That's funny. Parkour shoes. What does parkour shoes look like? They honestly don't look too different from what I was drawing. What in the world? Look at this color combination right here. That is eclectic. What the? Are they bringing these back? Do you guys remember shoes that like you push a little button and the roller skates pop out? Not the Heelys, but these. I used to have something like this. The only thing is I used them so much that the wheels started screeching after a while. Probably because I was on cement because I wasn't allowed to skate in the house. Plus we had carpet. But anyway, yeah, well, this is fun. These are fun. I imagine a lot of the parkour shoes are more about the grip on the bottom than the design on the top because these also look like they might count, these booties, little booties. Let's see. I think I alluded to him looking like he was from the Bronx, so it actually might work to give him something that almost looks bulky, like Timberland boots. Some Tims, some Timberlands. Only thing with this though is now you can't really tell that one leg is higher than the other with the pant leg. So I'll have to bring that down. Or I guess it could be even. I hope Trucksama gave him a happy ending, and actually, it's that I read a lot of manhwa. I don't watch too much anime. Yo, we need this in SB. You know where? Wait, what? I'm so confused right now. I'm so confused. What do we need? Jordan, isekai is a genre in anime that means other world. It was originally inspired by Alice in Wonderland, but now it can become a cliche of being hit by a truck and going to an RPG like world. Thank you for explaining that, because yeah, I'm left out. I've seen a couple anime, but I'm not nearly entrenched in the world like at all. There's so many that I have never seen or wouldn't recognize. I couldn't tell you the plot of so many stories, just how it is. Can Nijibes make a special appearance in Nahara? That, you know what, we can give him a music shop, a music store. Apparently I heard a story. It's based on YouTube, a YouTube video, but apparently he had his own record store and he would occasionally like pass out his own music and not tell anybody that it was his, and his stuff just started circulating all over the place, and he's just underground. I think he used a Nas song, he like remixed it or something. But yeah, I like that story a lot. I want to do this. You know what? I'm gonna have to sacrifice the top of this because it's gonna change up the design for the pants. So I'm gonna have to revise this a bit. Yeah, just do something like that. He can have simpler shoes. Everyone else can get the complex treatment, I guess. All right, let's see. Let's just squish this just a little bit more. Okay, and then probably need to give him a pocket on the other side of the pants. That sleeve right there. All right. All right, so let's do a quick little value run over this. Just to make it easier to see. Actually, wait. There's a faster way to do this. Okay, not too bad. But yeah, he's definitely looking complex down here. I still think the values are going to determine how that looks, but we can definitely have something on his shirt that even still mimics this pattern. Oh shoot, I missed a lot of stuff. Instead of a 3 cap, have him with an 8 cap. Oh, that's the fun idea. Oh snap! Janet asks us here. Hello. What's up, Janet? How is school going? We need this. I mean, we need those rolly shoes at SB. Oh, okay. They could be in Kayla's Cypher maybe, or in redacted location. Got it. Okay. Hello, I'm doing graphic design right now, and InDesign's a bit of a newer tool for me. I understand. InDesign is tricky. I know I'm a party pooper. Oh, sorry. Don't worry about it, Jen. It's all good. Try and keep it clean, but we're good. InDesign is definitely a beast. Yep. Oh wait, you just changed your picture because you had your cat on there earlier. Okay, cool. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's still looking cool. I might need to adjust the way this thing is wrapping around. So I think that might be what's kind of given some complexity problems. So let's do that. I might even get rid of the pockets too, because actually it might not even be necessary. I try to give, so I tend to have a problem with adding details to my characters, or just in general, just adding details. So I'm trying to train myself to overdo it so that I have stuff I can just remove and take back. It's a little bit easier for me than thinking of a design that's basically finished and then going, oh shoot, well I need to add, So yeah, that's what that's about. That's a long sleeve right there, long arms. Let's try this. Let's get a nice shape like this going, kind of like that. That separation there. Let me go back to the people who are tying their jackets around their waist and just double check something. See how men style it. Man, all three of these guys look like YouTubers, especially this dude in the middle. That is some colorful attire. I kind of like this too, actually. The way the jacket is. That's actually a nice shape. Nice silhouette. Oh, even that's not too bad. I don't know how I feel about those jeans, but... Where's that reference I just had? The first one? Okay, let's do this. Let's pull this over to the side. There we go. Also, I stopped by the famous Myrtle Plantation quickly, looked for a ghost on the way back to my house, didn't see any. I don't know why you'd be shaking your head at that. I'd be kind of thankful, honestly. At the moment, it's not my favorite tool because I still prefer Figma. Never heard of Figma and Illustrator and Photoshop, but it's a class requirement. It's great for print layouts. There's a lot of benefit to InDesign. I've used it a couple times before in school, and I have the program loaded up. I mean, you could see the icon on my screen if you look closely, but I understand it's definitely tricky. They put a giant statue of the man memorializing him facing the Capitol, SMH. I have to work on Illustrator right now for packaging work. We're at an uneasy truce. Redacted location. Really, guys? Yes, absolutely. Jordan knows exactly what I mean, too. Hey, how many spoilers do you really want? I mean, my goodness. I could sit here and just like recite the script to you, but I don't think that'd be fun, I'm showing you guys plenty of the process as is. And if you go back to the 50th live stream, I guess that's 12 streams ago, which 3 months, whatever that's been. There's a lot of details there too. Lots of details. So for those of you who are newer to the stream or who haven't been updated in a little while, the 50th stream is definitely one to watch. I also will say that Megan and Kathy were on the stream and they talked about some of the things that they were doing and helping out with. So yeah. Amanda says, I want all the spoilers. Well, you can't have them all. Figma is a similar tool, but it's not Adobe product. It's used more for UI UX to design digital interfaces and wireframes for phones, tablets, and web design. Oh, interesting. We appreciate all the watch hours. Yes, help me get the watch hours. They actually went down recently, like significantly, because I had one particular short that I did like a year ago, and it brought in a lot of hours, like 1,000 hours or something like that, or maybe not. What was it? Yeah, it might have been about 1,000 hours. And the way it works on YouTube is you have to have those watch hours within the last 365 days. And we passed that, and so now my watch time just went like, boom. So yeah, we need them all. We need them all. We know redacted location might have shoes with wheels. That's enough for me. Yeah. See? Lily Sapphire can still get excited about it. All right. So this here. Yeah, we'll just put it at the corner right here. We'll just say that. I think I still kind of want the shirt overlapping a little bit though. Like something about that might feel a little better. All right, now his feet look a little big. In retrospect, so let's kind of shrink those a little bit. This dude looks like he's from Brooklyn, like 1980s Brooklyn. Where Biggie grew up. And Chris Rock. And many other people like Jay-Z and Busta Rhymes and maybe DMX. Maybe. I'm actually not sure where DMX is from. Now I need to find out. Where is DMX from? Mount Vernon, New York. Okay, not quite the same, but close enough. All right. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. He's got some of the roundness that I was going for. I think he's kind of curving too much. So let's add some more complex shapes here in the shoulders. I don't want it to just be perfectly straight like that. There we go. And then the sleeves on here, I gotta redo this. Those sleeves don't even make sense. Those are sleeves that are kind of cut at a weird angle. So let's adjust that. We can keep the height though. Okay. All right, not too bad, y'all. Not too bad. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get this on a slightly, I'm going to turn that layer opacity down a bit, and I'm going to try and just design his shirt out. That way we can figure out how that's supposed to look. So the current plan was to have this all, oh, that's not dark enough. Let's try this blue. Actually, you know what? This could actually just look like this. And just have all this filled in. It's a popular shirt design. And then if I did this. Where's fashion? There we go. I don't even remember putting this on here. Those are some beautiful dresses. Wow. Okay. Let's see. I like the simplicity of some of these. Yeah, we could have just a nice big pattern like this in the middle. So why not? Oh, even this. Let me see. We're working on it. Off screen. Yeah, actually, here, you know what? I could show. I think I showed this last week on stream, but because I like y'all and y'all support a brother, I'm gonna open this up. you can see this is where we're working at. By the way, this is just a placeholder because I was bored. This is not what the actual cover is going to look like. It's going to have a new drawing and everything. Hopefully it'll still have a cool pose, you know. But yeah, this is where the comic is right now. We still got some pages left to go, but yes, that's where we're at. Yeah, that looks like a sports shirt. Yeah, it does feel like a sports shirt. So let's see. What if we did? How did that? We're just gonna try stuff. Okay, nothing is permanent. We're in the sketch mode. Like I said, this is a tight rough. This isn't the final. Okay, this looks like some weird chest armor, especially on him. So we're not going to do that. But what was that last image I had? This right here. Okay, let's see what happens. We plug this in. Ah, yes, the guest of honor has arrived. What's up, Mark? You've missed 2 hydration checks already. How could you? Knowing Mark, he's going to put one in about 32 seconds. All right, let's see. Okay, this isn't wide enough, so let's do that, and then this actually might work if the tones are similar enough. Like if I turn off the saturation, yeah, like something like that could actually be kind of cool. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Very curious to know what y'all have got to say. But I'm kind of feeling this. This is a simple pattern. I can replicate it easily. And it's different from anything else we've done with the characters. So I think he'll kind of stand out for this big, I guess, what would be the closest thing to a graphic. Lily says, I like it. Okay, cool. Got one opinion. Anyone else want to second that? Actually, I need my own hydration checks. I'm actually thirsty. Yeah. I'm kind of feeling this. Erase this collar right here. I just realized it's also off center this little bit. So we're going to have to change that up. I miss the cool patterns of the original shirt, but I do think that he is a side character, so it makes sense that his outfit wouldn't be as eye-catching. Yeah, I also miss it, believe it or not. And I mean, it was part of the inspiration for, I mean, it was on the board. That's the part of character design. Like, we can't have him be the one who stands out more than these two, because the story really centers around the relationship between these two characters here. And, you know, not to say this guy is not important, but he's definitely not meant to have like one of those crazy character arcs that people are talking about for years to come on YouTube. You know, like that's not his goal, or not my goal with this character. Although knowing YouTubers, they probably look so deeply into something and be like, this is the secret all along. This is why this character is so brilliant. Which would be awesome. I would actually be kind of cool with that. Yeah. Okay, so how much of this do I actually show? Maybe I need to put that back, actually. Yeah. Okay. So now let me desaturate that. Slightly darker color. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad. With that shape, though, I want to see if I can find another place to put it. So I'm thinking. This is where shape motif comes in. For those of you guys who don't know, shape motif is basically, I've done it with a couple designs. I've done it with Jayvn, I've done it with Ishnu especially. And it's where you want to have repeating shapes to make things feel consistent. And with this kind of thing going on, I want to see if we can find another place to put it, and it could be anywhere. It could be in his shoes, maybe. It could be like right here where that's happening. That could be it. Let's see. It could also be in his hat. We could get rid of the number altogether and just yeah, same layer. Could do something like that, or we could have it show up here like a little crown almost. We could also give it to him here. We could give him little bits of it. That actually is not bad. Putting on the shirt right there again. It's more distinctive now, and it looks well in universe. Kairo, the Secret Keeper. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it, Lily Sapphire. Yeah. This is that area where I do some more adding. Actually, wait a second. I could do something like this. Those sleeves also kind of will have that shape. Of course, his wrists are not that small, but I could definitely keep that principle. I don't even know what to call that shape necessarily. Maybe I simplify it to this. Yeah, that'll make my life a little easier if I do that. Yeah, let's try that. Let's try it. This is my tight rough. Put that on multiply. And we're going to go in. We're going to make a couple changes. Because that's what character designers do. They make changes. Now, sometimes when you do this, the shape will actually mean something. In our case, it doesn't really mean anything. But it is kind of based off of a square, and he is kind of a big guy. He is kind of a strong, stubborn type of character. So I think that will actually work well for him. How would I do this? Maybe I don't need it on the side of his hat. It might be a little much, actually. Yeah, hats don't usually have designs that look like that anyway. But here, I'm going to get rid of this one because it's now confusing me. This is the main shape we want to focus on now. So, matter of fact, let's do that. Just clip that off. There we are. And then This probably wouldn't have lines on it. It'd probably just be a simple pattern. And for the sake of the comic, what I'll probably do is make it into a like a shape that's very easy to duplicate. I do that with the icon for Atana on her chest. I never draw that. I just kind of copy and paste. So you can see I have a whole. Where's my library? Yeah, I have all these little icons here. It's like we have Kayla's leggings, we got Atana's icon, the hoverboard, got the badge for Halo and stuff. I don't think I brought Halo up much in the story so far, but y'all find out later. I mean, you're probably not going to be the one who puts all those patterns on the clothes. Possibly. Oh, what's up, Daniel? Thank you for coming on, dude. I appreciate that. Kairo is giving bully vibes. He might be a bully. Everyone has a bully in their friend group. Unfortunately. Matter of fact, I'm curious. Are you guys the bully in your guys' friend group, or is it someone else? And when I say bully, I just mean the one who just tends to throw out the most shade at everybody. I think for me, it depends on the day and the group of people I'm with. Sometimes I could be a little rude. I try not to be, though. I really don't want to be that guy. But hey, sometimes they're asking for it, you know? We can do it. Just kind of do this. Actually looks kind of cool. They almost look like chess pieces. Now, these might be the lighter color of the shirt. And then, oh yeah, and then the jacket here. Nah, it's fair game. That's how it always is. Y'all, that's a bit of a reveal there. Only when they deserve the shade. Oh my goodness. When they deserve, what does it mean when they deserve the shade? Some of y'all sound a little salty right now. I think I've unleashed the side of you that you don't show everybody else. All right, so we kind of got this shape being repeated. But where's the? What is this? Oh, it's not the right pencil. You know what? I need to get this off of. When you hit the P, the letter P, it brings up two different pencil or pen tools, and I always get them mixed up. So they were looking too similar. So that's the shape. It looks like a Lego head. That's what this looks like. Yeah, there we go. So that's the shape. That's the shape we're going with. Without the smiles. And looks like it's mostly upside down, typically. So that's what we got. We got that shape being repeated. And the hat right here, we got it here in the shirt, here, a little more subtly there. And I might be able to put that in the shoes. And I think that will be plenty to work with right there. So excellent. We've done some solid work. Here. Now, the next phase of this, let's see if we can do some color roughs, because I don't want to waste time just doing a clean line drawing right now, because we only have less than an hour left of the stream, and I feel like it'd be a better use of my time to color this out. I'm the quiet one, but I can be the mean girl on occasion. Which mean girl? Regina George, or what's the other one? What are the other mean girls' names? I remember there's Katie. That was Lindsay Lohan. Who are the other two? I can't remember. There's one who was trying to make the word fetch happen. I remember that. Oh, let's see. The fact that I didn't immediately think that's definitely not me is I don't think you throw out that much shade, Megan. I don't think so. No, I don't have friends, but if I'm with my cousin, all boys, I'm treated like D from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Haven't seen that. All the flashbacks have D being portrayed by an actual ostrich. Are you serious? What? Amanda has the same question I do. I'm Katie when she was at her peak. Okay, so there's two peaks, right? There's when she was with her first group of friends, and then when she was with the mean girls. So are you talking about when she was able to juggle both of those friend groups at the same time? By the way, has anyone seen the new one? I heard it was absolutely terrible, and apparently it's like a musical. I saw a TikTok on it, and people were just like laughing in the theater, like, "Oh, this is bad." So yeah, just curious. Is it a good way to make unique weapons or character designs by taking pieces of other designs you like? Also, how would you make it feel more original? Oh, that's a big question. Okay, so let's tackle the first one. Is it a good way to make unique weapons or character design by taking pieces of other designs you like? If you're talking about designs like that's something that already exists, like a major IP like Batman or something, then it can be, but you just want to be careful of not making it look too similar. Because, for example, I mean, we all recognize shapes, right? If I said, hey, I'm going to design a new character and he looks like this, right? People are going to be like, hey, you stole that from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Another hydration check. Or if I said I was going to have a character look like this, right? People know that that's our guy. That's our guy Spidey, right? By the way, Daniel, I don't know if you've ever been on the stream before, but every time I mention Spider-Man or Avatar, we always do a hydration check. So got to bring up water. Get the water out. And that also applies for comments too. But anyway, so you want to make sure that whatever you do is original and unique, but you can certainly be inspired by other projects. There's nothing wrong with that. You just have to know how to steal like an artist, basically. How would I make it feel more original? The way that I created Shadow Boxers is I made a list. Okay. And I might need to make a whole video on how I came up with this, but I made a list of all my favorite stuff growing up. Whether I currently watch them or like them or not is irrelevant, but the stuff that resonate with me. So I would say like Avatar, The Last Airbender, we got Spider-Man. Yes, that's 2 more hydration checks. Jack and Daxter. What else did I like as a kid? Not a huge Harry Potter guy anymore, but I did watch it as a kid. So as far as story stuff goes, I would take these elements, I would figure out exactly what I like about each one of them and apply that to my story in a very simple way. And I would say, oh, I like the fact that kids are going on an adventure. I like that this world is very colorful. I like that this character is acrobatic or something like that. You can apply the same logic to design. You could say something like, I really love the way, like if I just showed this piece, like you could say, man, I really like the colors on this. I want to have a world that's this colorful, or I really like the shapes that they're using, these repeating kind of zigzags. Maybe I could use that on my character. Or maybe you like this hat. Looks like this hat doesn't have a top to it. So it's one of those hats that, what do you call the hats that look like this? I see people jogging in them all the time. You know what I'm talking about? I forget what that's called. But you could say, take a little bit of that and incorporate in your design. And there's many ways to do that. So I know I brought it up on stream before, but because we're talking about this, visors, yes, thank you. That's exactly what it was. You guys know I always forget half the words I say on these streams, or like my brain is only half working because I'm trying to make sure all the tech is good and I'm drawing and making it accurate and stuff. But let's see. So we have Ishnu over here. So Ishnu is a healer or doctor, and one of the things I wanted to do was, one, associate him with the color green, and two, I wanted to be able to do that without putting him in a lab coat. So when I was thinking about healing in the color green, I started thinking of heart monitors, right? So, and this took a long time. It wasn't like a simple equation, but some of these are a little dramatic. But yeah, if you look at some of this, especially this top line, right, it doesn't look too different from African designs and like textiles, and it fit perfectly with this character. So I took that and applied it here. And here, you know what? Actually, let me pull this in Clip Studio. And what I did is I incorporated that basic zigzag into his robe down here, and the hair, and then in the staff. So those are ways that you can turn it into your own. I took something very simple and also recognizable, like a heart monitor, and turned it into my own thing by putting it with a character where it makes sense and makes it into a fun design. So that's how I would tackle that. At the end of the day, though, it does take a lot of trial and error and practice. It's very hard to get something that works on the first go around. So hopefully that helps. Man, it says Gretchen Wieners. That's right. That's her name. Her dad invented toaster strudel. I always wanted to like look that up and be like, did her dad who actually invented toaster strudel, and find out their last name was Wieners, her peak when she was a mean girl. Okay. Got it. And Karen Smith, they are the plastics. That's right. I forgot about the plastics. The name of the plastics. Visors are so fetch. On Wednesdays, we wear visors. Daniel says, thanks. You're welcome, dude. Let me know if you have more questions, please. Okay, so let's go and do this. So we have a solid folder of the sketches. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take all these, duplicate them, move that. Okay, now I don't need my notes. And why are these references not in there? Okay, I could probably keep that. Might be able to keep that too. Okay. What I'm doing is I'm just trying to make my life a little bit easier by getting rid of the layers I don't fully need. That was bad. I merged all the visible layers and it scared me. You don't want to do that. At least in this case. Maybe sometimes you need to do that, but right now, no, that would have been a bad idea. Bad idea. All right, so let's do this. See type. So the lines. All right. Let's do 4 versions of this. Let me actually back up and do that again. So I think I got a little bit lost there. All right, let's turn off the layers that I don't think I'll need. Let's merge these two. Okay, we can merge that. This one. Merge the lines. There we go. All right, now we're in business. Oh, I guess we're not. Hold up. Let's move that over to the side. All right, cool. Now what we're going to do is just try some color swatches. let's see how it turns out. Merge the layer, Kronk. Wrong layer. Thoughts on Legend of Korra? Oh my goodness! All right, so that is a hydration check right there. I didn't know you watched that show, Daniel. I personally don't think it lives up to the original, but I do find a lot of things to enjoy about it personally. Mark says, "What did you just do, Daniel?" He's got a point. I personally like the show. I have all the art books on my shelf. I think it, visually speaking, is very, very pretty, but I think where it ultimately lacks is the characters are not as iconic. And I think because the production had so many issues, particularly in season 2, it stunted the potential for the story, and I think it made it a little bit more difficult to make it feel cohesive, especially season 2. Although I will argue, I think season 2 is probably the most necessary of the seasons, for the reason that if it didn't exist, then seasons 3 and 4 would not make sense. Like, I think the show could survive without Air, potentially. Even though I really like that story, I think it's probably my second favorite season. But yeah, those are my quick thoughts. Oh, Megan, thank you for this. Everyone watching, don't forget to like the stream. Not only does it feed the algorithm monster, it makes us feel good. Yes, I have low self-esteem sometimes, and so seeing you guys like the video really does help me. So yeah, please please do it. Megan, I'm gonna report you. You can't call me out like that. I like that Jordan streams actually have water refreshing. All right, so I got off topic. Let me see. All right, so we need to pick a skin complexion for him. So real quick, let me just see what I have for my 2 leads for this. Is this one? Okay, let's duplicate that. So since most of my characters are basically black or brown, I'm not going to call them that in the comic, but you can kind of see. I want to try and give them different complexions as much as possible. I think it'll make for more interesting material to work with. Let's make that the reference layer. And let's try different shades of brown. Let's just see. Why I'm not starting from left to right, I don't know. Can make him a little darker in one version. It's kind of gray there. We could wait. Why is this not? There we go. Pump the saturation up just a little bit. Skin color is always this thing I just generally tend to start with. I could make him real light skin though too. Like what is Alam's complexion? Could make him a little bit lighter if I felt like it. For like Kayla's color, yeah. Where's Kayla? Where's she at? Yeah, this will work. Okay. Yeah, it's Kayla over here. Yeah, her color is a little bit more like that. I don't know if you remember, but I asked you about a character I was designing and showed you I wanted to have the loincloth thingy, Korra and Broly. Who's Broly? Broly has. Okay, I've lost track of the hydration count. Me too. I'm about half a bottle in right now. The character is definitely light skinned. Daniel, no, it's too late. The character you showed me was months ago. Like, I feel like that was in the summer when you showed me that. But we can talk about it next week though when I see you. Broly from Dragon. Oh, Broly from Dragon Ball. Okay. I thought you were. You know what? Let me see. Yeah, I've never watched this show because it's got like 1 trillion episodes, and I just like, yeah, nah, I'm okay. Okay. Now I'm starting to remember. Now. Man, you know how difficult it would be to flex all these muscles at the exact same time like this? Why is his elbow way out here? His elbow needs to be further back. That actually kind of bothers me a bit. His elbow, instead of here, it's like here. It's weird. Anyway, let's see. So yeah, this character being a little light-skinned. All right, so let's see. We got some cool colors here. So I think with this color, I wanted to do something more in the red category. Hold on a second, I think. Okay, there we go. Let's try something red here. Whoa, why is... Uh-oh. Pick display color. Oh, no. Something is wrong. It's not... Oh, wait, is that better? Yes, okay. It wasn't picking the right color for some reason. And I was on the right layer before anybody says anything. The layer wasn't the issue. All right. Let's try some like grayish black pants. Why not? Okay, this is starting to get on my nerves a bit. Oh, there we go. I see what the issue was now. Because I had the alpha lock on, it wasn't giving me the full spectrum of these colors. So, here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to duplicate this. And we're going to fill this with... I'm just going to fill it with black for now, for just a second. Just a second, and then just so it makes it even. There we go. All right, that makes my life a little bit better now. DBZ has a pretty interesting style. It does have an interesting style. It does stand out for sure. Y'all, next week, we can talk about the live action, right? Everyone has time to watch it. Yeah, I was gone 2 seconds. Why is Kairo my color? What do you mean your color? I don't know. Oh, the complexion, you mean? Oh, he tanned up. I'm playing around with stuff, you know. But black people come in all colors. They come in all colors. My godmother, who's black, is like, let's put it like this. She has a very light complexion, very, very light. Currently very into rewatching old Charmed episodes. I don't know about the live action. I'm definitely gonna watch the live action. I will admit though, I am waiting to watch it with some peoples. So I'm not gonna do it this week. I think it'd probably have to wait a couple streams. Plus, it'll give everybody a chance to view it on their own time. Is this the right color? There we go. You're like, I was gone for 2 seconds. Why is he my color? Yeah, actually, this color came from Kayla. That's where that complexion came from. He actually looks a little sandier now. Let me see. Have this fact. Let's lighten that up a bit. All right, now the jacket. The jacket is gonna be what color? Actually, let's take this black. This part's fun because you get to be kind of messy, right? Like I don't have to be clean about all this. This year I gotta lock in. I barely improve with art. You know what, man? Art is one of those things that is always going to take a lot of effort, a lot of time, and you know, no matter what you do, there's always going to be some form of challenge with it. So don't beat yourself up over it if you can. You know, leveling up in art is not as easy as it sounds. Trust all of us on the stream. Most of us here are artists. One of my aunts is very bright too. My step grandmother is not though. My grandma is pretty light skin. I like to joke around with my brother because when he was younger, he thought she was white. Yeah, I think I made comments like that as a youngin too. But actually, like, have you guys seen like I think the brightest or the whitest person in the world is actually African. Like he's albino. Albino African model. Let me see. Yeah, like, look at this. Yeah, this dude, Sean Ross. This dude's black. His hair texture looks very similar to mine. Dude doesn't even have the eyebrows that are showing very strongly. But that's just his complexion. I think it's really cool. Personally, I might even include someone with albinism in my project. Who knows? We already got someone with vitiligo in there, Aletha. All right. Let's put Jayvn's complexion just for fun here. It's very red. So let's warp this color a bit. No, we don't need him being purple. We don't need that. Looking like was the friend on Doug, the cartoon, where he's like blue and you could tell he's black just by the way he acts. Oh, this is not bad. All right. Let's see. Let's see what happens if I give him like red here. It's actually not too bad. Like I said, I did want to associate him with the color red. We just got to figure out how to do that. So is it going to be like in the shoes? Is it going to be in the pants? What's it going to be? How's it going to be? No one knows what happened to her melon, and we still love her though. Oh yeah, albinism is most common in Black people. There we go. Black people range all the way from Akon to Eminem. And they even combined or collaborated to do a song back in 2006, which was a club banger at 12 years old, I might add. It was on the radio. I wasn't searching it out, guys. Just letting you know if you know the song. It's just all they had. Yo, do you guys remember when autotune was the only thing that was being played in like 2007, 2008 on the radio? I remember going to school. My dad would drive me, and it was the most annoying time for music. I was like, I'm so sick of this. I'm so tired of this nonsense. All right, let me get some reference of some cool characters. I think I need a good palette to start with. Ooh, this is kind of cool. Kind of like these. Oh, I just thought of something. Let me see. The film The Road to El Dorado has a lot of people who have similar complexions to what I'm doing, and they have some beautiful colors, but I don't know if they're going to show the actual like characters properly. Look at this shot. Look at his nose. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. Let's see. Maybe some reds and purples. Red, purple, gold. This dude looks like a Laker. Miguel looks kind of like a Laker right now. Spaniard Laker in 1517 or whatever year this story takes place in. Lil Jordan was like, I want Michael Jackson. Wait. Wait, what? I think I missed the context of this one. Way before my time. It is what it is, man. It is what we're talking about the radio. Lil Jordan was like, I want Michael Jackson. At that time, I did. But I also just wanted people to stop with the auto-tune. That was what was annoying. So yeah, because everyone was like, especially Lil Wayne was real popular at that time. And I will freely admit Lil Wayne is an incredible rapper. He knows what he's doing. He's very clever. But especially at that time, he was so ubiquitous. Just anytime you turned the radio on, it was his voice and it was auto-tune. And it just sounded like torture on a radio station. And now I look back at the songs, I'm like, oh, it's not too bad. But oh my goodness. Amanda says, all right, Danny, we get it. You didn't have to say so. So way back. Danny, I think you're probably the youngest one on here, bro. So yeah, everyone here is sensitive. Way before my time. What happens if we give him a purple shirt? Might be a little too bright. And then gold. I don't know where the gold's going to be, but oh yeah, now he really looks like a Laker if I do this. I'm mostly doing this to get it out of my system. Not that I think this is the best combination. Like I said, I wanted to be associated with red mostly. So, but I might be able to turn this red. Let's see what happens. Okay, if I do that, then I gotta change this purple. So, let's try deeper. Deeper? It's not too bad. But then I'll definitely have to change this here. Ah, darn it, that was the tab I was trying to go to. Where's my characters folder? Here we go. Let's see. Something with red. I kid you not. I will totally steal the colors from another artist. Actually, ever since this came out, I was like, she kind of reminds me of Latana in some ways, but she was only in like one YouTube video. I don't even remember her name. But the red actually looks nice here. I might consider that one. Or this. Wait a second. Just gray and red, huh? Okay, you know what? Let's just try it. Why not? I'm open to suggestions from Pinterest and from you guys as well. As you guys have ideas, please let me know. I'm trying to make stuff that looks cool. And I know I don't have every cool idea in my head, so why not? Why not? Okay, I got this purple. He's got this. This dude's got the color palette of Afro Samurai. Could never figure out how to love. Oh yeah, that was an annoying one. Is that how he sounded? Yeah. No, but seriously, are we making a pack that we can at least talk about the first episode of live action Avatar. Yes, we can definitely talk about it, but I can't talk about it until I watch it. So I will totally let you guys know when that is, but it might be a week or so late, just because, like I said, watching it with some peoples. So gotta wait on that. But yes, we could totally talk about live action. I've heard both really positive and negative reviews on it, so I'm very curious to see how it goes. Although I did see Mike DiMartino at the premiere. There were pictures posted where he was with the crew and everything. So, you know, it's not a bad sign. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. Let's bring that black into this here. Actually doesn't look too bad. I don't know how I feel about the purple on the second one, but it's getting somewhere. I kind of like I like how the bottom portion looks. Let's see. So what other colors can we glean? Ooh. Actually, guys, this is the drawing that inspired Aletha's outfit. So why don't we just return to form a little bit? I kind of like this color right here. Yeah, this is kind of nice. I might have to change his complexion with this. So actually, here, you know what? Instead of that one, let me do it here. Just because the value contrast need to be stronger for me personally in order to make that one work. What else we got? We got this gray. Oh, her skin is gray. I just realized. Okay, so let's do this as this kind of grayish purple. Okay, that's not looking too bad. Looks like a regular guy. I could see that. And the shoes. Let's just pretend I didn't fill those black completely. Okay. Could do this magenta right here, actually. We could use that. It's very similar, if not the exact same color as Kayla's. Kind of pink magenta, which doesn't bother me. I don't think this would be a glowing shirt, though. That area is a little too big for me for me to want to do something like that. That's not the worst thing in the world, though. Okay, let's if I do this. Is there really only 3 colors in this? Yeah, it's like 3 colors. Okay, let's keep searching. Let's keep searching for color palettes to steal. We got Ashlyn from Jack series, obviously, but she has a similar color palette to the one I just pulled. This one doesn't look too bad. Oh yeah, I forgot to color the hat. Let's just do that for now. So a trick with the red right here, if I decide to go with the shirt this color, it just needs to not be so vibrant that it distracts from Jayvn. That's the only thing. So red is typically a very powerful color, just like blue or yellow is, and in a certain context, you could have that like really stand out. So, so because Jayvn has a lot of area right here, that's blue. Actually, I don't think I can make this that type of pink. Actually, it's gonna distract from Jayvn. That's okay though. That's okay. Figure that out now. So here, what I'll do, I'll put that pink right here. I know I'm jumping all over the place. I'm sorry. Sorry, I think someone tried to call me. Just double checking. Oh, no. Okay. My phone's just freaking out. We're good. Still kind of like this for the combination for the pants and jacket tied around. What if you outline that shape with the magenta instead of fill? Oh, that's not a bad idea. I like that. Yeah, more muted color will be better for a character that is not meant to grab most attention. Let's see. What's funny is there is a slight little outline there. You know, it's funny when I'm designing stuff. Half the time, I don't even really think about what I'm doing. I just put stuff down, and then the logic hits later of why something wouldn't work, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that probably wouldn't work. But this was a good suggestion from Kathy here. Kind of like that. I can dig that. I can dig it. Maybe not with that skin complexion, but I can dig it. You know what? I might check the Urbance art book too. So let me just go find that real quick. Get the PDF. Just see what they got here. Because I know they have tons of characters with these bright colors. You know what? I think I might need to offset it with a blue somewhere. So you know what? Let's do this. Let's give him some blue jeans here. Maybe not that bright. Yeah, there we go. Offset with that. There we are. Give him a blue hat. Or does it have to be blue? Maybe I shouldn't make it blue. Give some dark shoes with the light magenta. I could turn him into Timmy Turner and just give him a pink hat too. It actually doesn't look that bad. I was kind of joking. But I'm actually not hating this. Oh. Somehow moved to the wrong layer. Wrong layer! Alright. Probably not for this design though. Might be able to do that with the icon in the middle, whatever that just turns into. I have to run now. Lots of interesting stuff. See you next time. Oh, Chris, I didn't even know you were on. Well, thank you for watching. And it's all good because we only got 10 minutes anyway. But thank you so much. All right. I'm not convinced on any of these just yet. This might need to be a part 2 for the color, but we will see. What do you guys think? Should I continue with the color for next stream, or should I just figure it out and move on to the next character? What would you guys want to see? Because there is another character named Enzi that I need to design. He's going to look different than Kairo, and he's the final piece of the puzzle with this group of four friends. So I probably want to do something really different with him. I kind of want to make him probably smaller than Jayvn, and maybe on the I say scrawny, but Zalam looks kind of scrawny too. But he's also tall. Or maybe Zalam's more like lanky, tall and lanky. But I think I want the other guy to be kind of small, scrawny type of guy, like Pidge or something like that. So and Pidge is from Voltron. So yeah, what do you guys think? Would you guys want to see me finish off the colors on the next stream, or just start working on the next one? Don't forget to like. He's definitely already gone. Tell him to come back. Tell him to come back. Come back and like the stream. Let's see. Oh man, I just realized I could give him the magenta and his bracelet. I totally forgot about the bracelet. So I don't even have to. I keep it real subtle. Yeah, real subtle. All right, let's try. Let's try a green shirt. Let's try a greenish shirt that can complement the red that I want to put on him. Plus, the brown is complementing his skin a little bit. Maybe not this exact color, but you guys get what I'm saying. Red and green complementary. They rolled him faux deep. Faux friends. Man, he looks like a dude from San Andreas. like his kid or something. Does that work? Nah, not really feeling that. Okay, might have to change that green. Just trying to do something, but I don't know if it's going to work. What about that, like, tannish yellow that we saw? Like, was it a beige, I guess? Try something like this, maybe. And it's desaturated red. Okay, that's too close to his skin, so we do have to brighten that up a bit. Let's see. Resident Nag says move on. Oh my gosh, why you got put in all caps? We got comics to make panicked Megan sounds. Oh my gosh. Are you gonna hyperventilate over there? You may color off streaming surprises next time. I'm curious about NZ. Kairo might need some time clicking on the palette off screen. Okay. All right, I see the message. I do have layout stuff I could do though, so I guess I should be nagging myself instead of Jordan. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Odie, what's up, bro? Thank you for coming on the stream. We got so much to do for Shadowbox. It's never enough time. There's never enough time. I kind of like this color for the shirt, though. I'm kind of digging it. It feels more subtle. But the exact combination, I don't know just yet. Well, one thing I just realized, I broke my own rule. I should have done this on a non-white background. There we go. This might help me a little bit more. Okay, I could probably brighten this up. Oh, wait. This layer here. Let's brighten that up just a tiny bit. So yeah, I'll finish this character off screen. I believe I think I'm recording the process and the file, so I might make a video, like a speed video of it or something like that. And we'll move on to the next character. And then probably after that one, we'll probably have the layout of the comic mostly done. So we might be doing some background stuff. We shall see. All right. So let me see, what elements do I like in these? Kind of liking the shirt. Why is the opacity so low? Kind of liking the shirt here. Either of these shoes could work. I'm feeling this. Yeah. Could also work with the blue jeans too. Okay, so while we got a little bit of time left, I'm just going to wait, it's gonna load up. Okay, apparently it doesn't want to do it. Oh, that's why. I understand now. There we go. And then with these new layers, let's take the elements and slide them over. They're basically the opposite of what I had. And then the shoes, we're also going to take from... Actually, let's take the shoes from this one. And then we also had the blue jeans. So let's see. Let's take the blue jeans and see how that feels. I actually don't mind that. The blue jeans. do you guys like more? Do you like the gray jeans / pants or the blue? What do you guys think? If I did blue here, I could make the hat blue as well. Or I could just make the hat black, really. The little magenta stand out. Probably do some hats have like an underside that has like a green bill or something, so I might be able to do something like that here. I think my Shadow Boxer's hat actually has that. I think, yeah. That green does actually clash quite a bit. Actually, let's make it just a lighter gray. We'll do that. That feels better. I really like the underside that has a color pop. Oh, well, I just got rid of it. Only thing is, I don't like, this is a personal thing. I don't like having one color just like out of nowhere where it stands out too much. That's the only thing. I feel like I always need to repeat the colors in some fashion unless it's like a standout feature, you know? And the hat's not really a standout feature. What happens if I do this? Oh, yeah, there we go. Be real red. And then skin complexion wise, I mean, this could work, but I think we could still do a little bit more. I'll figure it out. But with all that said, made significant progress. We've made some significant progress today. I'm happy with how it's coming out. Doesn't necessarily have to be green, just something to bring more contrast to the face. I agree with that. I agree with that statement. All right, guys. Well, this brings the conclusion of yet another live stream. I believe this was number 62, which is insane because I remember the very first live stream I did. It was a whole different place I was living, and I was so nervous. And now I only get this nervous when I start a stream. But I appreciate everyone here for joining me on this journey, and you guys being so supportive and all that stuff really means a lot. If you haven't already, please like and share the video. And yeah, I guess I'll see y'all next week. Take care, everyone. Peace.